Welcome back into Rounding Third Podcast, week 2 of Jeopardy. I have got my co-host back. I can't be more excited. How are we doing, Harrison Smith?
Fantastic, Nick. Feeling better. Got my voice back. I am pumped to be here for some Jeopardy.
Yeah, this last week it went a lot better than I thought. I hope everybody had a blast. We're gonna wait a few minutes to let people kind of trickle in here for week 2. But yeah, last week was awesome, and I hope everybody is geared up for some week 2. So there we go. We got some love in the chat already for you.
Yeah, make sure as you guys are coming in, make sure you leave a comment so I know you're here, so I can add you to the scoreboard and give you your proper credit.
Yeah. So we will go over the standings after week 1 here as we get people trickling in here. But man, while we're waiting, Harrison, your take on Rafi Devers, real quick before we start.
It was the move that had to be made. The return, I think, is considering they ate the whole contract. The return is what it is. That was more a move to protect, I think, that clubhouse in the future.
Yeah.
And to clearly move a guy out who is not happy. I had a great conversation with a good friend of mine going back and forth. He was more upset about it than me. And at the end of the day, for me, it was all about, you've got the young core coming. You got a guy that clearly doesn't fit. This is the time where you kind of rip off the Band-Aid and move him out. The return is the return. It was a mistake. They signed the wrong guy, and at least they realized it and move on. I am a little surprised they didn't shop him more than they did. But at the end of the day, they found a good trade partner. It's a good move for Rafi, and as a Red Sox fan, I wish him well. I think San Francisco is going to be a good spot for him. I'm just glad to see him move on.
Yep, 2 for 5 last night with a double in that right center field gap. Called it. He's going to wear out that gap, but
he is. I think his power numbers will come down because that's a bigger ballpark, but I think he's going to just absolutely wear out the gaps there.
Yep. All right. Well, I am going to reward the people that are here on time, so we will get started. So welcome back, week 2 Jeopardy 10-week trivia challenge. So we will go over all of the rules and everything and the current standings going into week 2.
And for those just joining, drop a comment in there so I know you're here so I can get your name on the scoreboard.
Yes, absolutely. So standings.
Hang on. Of everything that happened, John, this is the part that rubs me the wrong way with Rafi.
Yeah.
The first thing out of his mouth in San Francisco, I'll go anywhere. He was taking ground balls the other day at third base and first base.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, dude.
All right. So here are the standings after week 1. John Carter's got 5 points. Brandon has 3. And John O'Hara has 1 point going into week 2. So here are the rules. It will be 10 weeks. If you miss out 1 week, you can still come back and make up ground. The first to post the correct answer wins the point total for that question. If there's a tie on the timestamp, points will be awarded to everybody on that timestamp for that question. At the end of each game, first place equals 5 points in the standings. Second place equals third points. Third place equals third. Standings will be kept from week to week, and player with the most points after 10 weeks wins rounding third gear and bragging rights. So, hopefully John is not here yet. Well, Captain, sorry to say, he is. So, here we go.
The question, though, is which John, because there's several of them.
And more keep showing up. So, Brandon turning off John Carter's internet. It's hilarious. All right. Here we go. We're going to get going. Here are the categories for this week. Baseball University. So you just got to name me the college that the players went to. Silhouettes. Oh, brother, where art thou? Same first names. Fish du jour. So that category will be about Marlins and Rays players. So players that have played for both in their career. And finally, minor league team names. So those are our categories for this week. So here we go. Starting off with Baseball University for 200. Name me these colleges, or the college they went to. Buster Posey, J.D. Drew, Kevin Cash, Deion Sanders. Harrison knows this one for sure.
I for sure do. I got a degree hanging on the wall from the school.
So here we go. Buster Posey, JD Drew, Kevin Cash, Deion Sanders, John Carter quickly on the board with Florida State is correct. Vincent had it as well, just behind the timestamp of John Carter. But yes, FSU, Brandon and close right there too. John Carter got it first, so he gets the 200 points. All right, here we go. Silhouettes for 200. So all you'll see is a silhouette of the player. You have to tell me who it is. Who is this player?
This is kind of fun to be on this end of it, Nick, watching them all answer.
Yeah, absolutely. Pretty iconic batting stance here. Harrison, you got this one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was immediate.
Nostalgic Baseball Geezer has got it just ahead of John Carter and Vincent. It is Julio Franco. Yes. So Nostalgic Baseball Geezer with the 200 points. Kevin Youkilis is a good guess. He's a little bit more upright. Baseball history dork Uke. Yes, it is Julio Franco. Nice job. All right. On to Oh Brother, Where Art Thou for 200. All three were catchers. Yadier, Benji, and I need the third one. Who is the third catcher here?
And they're brothers. All good. They're all good catchers too, which is surprising.
Yep. It is Molina. I need a first name. Yadier, Benji, and John Carter and Baseball History Dork both get points. 200, same timestamp. It is Jose. Nice job. It's Jose Molina, John Carter, and Baseball History Dork got it. Same timestamp. Nice job, fellas. Yeah, sorry. Probably should have clarified that one. I needed the first name. Good job, Captain. Got it. Jorge, close. I mean, it's not far off, but it's Jose. Frankie Bag of Donuts Molina. Close. All right. Same first names for 200. So you'll get a list of last names. You have to tell me who the first names are. Same first names. Larkin, Bonds, Zito. Chat should light up for this one. Everyone, this
should be fast.
Yeah. Larkin, Bonds, and Zito. Who's got the fastest thumbs right now? This could be a multi-pointer here. John Carter. Got it. Just ahead of Nostalgic Baseball Geezer by 2 milliseconds. That's crazy. Yeah, it is Barry. John Carter with the fast thumbs. Everybody got it. Barry. Really, really close on the timestamps for everybody there. That was really, really close. Nice job, everybody. Captain got it.
4 seconds separated all the answers.
Yep. Nice job, fellas. Yep. All right. So here we go. Fish du jour for 200. This left fielder and first baseman started his career in Montreal, winning a World Series in 1997 with the Marlins. A little bit tougher for the 200, but I think this is a gettable name. Everybody thinks of him as both a Ray and a Marlin for sure. Left fielder and first baseman, started his career in Montreal. It is Cliff Floyd. Nice job, John Carter again. His internet's got to be like super fast. Jim Casey right behind him. Conine's a good guess. It's not Conine. Not Larry Walker. It's a good guess. Baseball history dork got it. Cliff Floyd and Brandon got it. Floyd. But yes.
Yeah. Is John like in your basement or in the room next door?
He must be at this point, man. He's fast on the trigger. It is Cliff Floyd. Nice job. All right. And finally, for the $200 questions, minor league team names for 200. Rocket City. So give me the rest of that team name. Rocket City, what? Not the Royals. It is the Trash Pandas. Carter again. Yeah, baseball history got it too. Justin Green got it. Good. Yep. It's not the Rockets. It's a good guess. I'm going to be horrible with minor league teams. But yes, it is Rocket City Trash Pandas. Good. All right. Harrison with our score update after one. What do we got?
After one, we got John Carter sitting at 1,000. We've got the Dork and the Geezer at 200 trailing behind him.
All righty.
We're off to a fast start here.
Is this going to be another Carter spanking? I hope not. Maybe we can stump him here. You guys can get him. Just got to get those thumbs going. Or if you're typing, then get those going.
I mean, for the right price, we could just push the ban button too. So just gonna leave that option out there.
For sure. We'll start the bidding at $5. All right. Baseball University for 400. Barry Bonds, Dustin Pedroia, Reggie Jackson, Mike Leake. Ouch, boys. We're not just trying to make it a little bit fair here, John. Smoking everybody. How many stars for that? Everyone's Brandon got it. And he got it.
Nice job.
Yes, Brandon got it. ASU. Good job. Arizona State. Yes, everybody got it. Good. USC. Good guess. Nostalgic Baseball Users, not USC. It is Arizona State. Captain's got $5 on it. Okay, we're going to make some money, Harrison.
Yeah.
But, yeah. All right, so Brandon got in just ahead of everybody else. Nice job, Arizona State. All right. Silhouettes for 400. Who is this MLB player?
It hurts to not be able to guess on this one, Nick.
Mm-hmm. We do have a private chat, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Harrison has not seen these either, so this is the first time for him too. So he's kind of playing along with us. It is Nomar Garcia-Parra. Nice job, Brandon. Yes, John Carter got it just after. I post first and get nowhere. Huh.
Yeah, we have several comments ahead of yours, but they're also coming from YouTube, and you probably can't see them.
Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, it is Nomar Garcia-Parra. Nice job. Yes, Nomar. Good. Yep.
Brandon's closing that gap quickly. He's up to 800, 200 behind John Carter.
Nice. Here we go. Oh, brother, where art thou for 400? All three were in the all-brother outfield for the San Francisco Giants. Felipe, Matty, and who was the third Alou brother? I don't think it is better to be on YouTube. I think it's about the same. We stream to the platform at the same time. It's not Moises. Good guess. It's not Moises. It is the Alous, but I need the third brother's name. Jesus Justin Green is correct. It is Jesus. Nice. Yes, just ahead of baseball history, Dork. Yes, Jesus Alou was the third brother. Nice job. Justin Green on the board.
Justin's on the board.
All right. Same first names for 400. Cox, Valentine, Bonds, Abreu, Dahlbeck. So Cox, Valentine, Bonds, Abreu, and Dahlbeck. It is Bobby. Nice job, John Carter. Bobby. Everybody was really close, right behind John Carter. Real close. Brian. Nice guess. Not Brian. Yep. Bobby is correct. Everyone got that. Nice work. Yes. Bobby is the correct answer. All right. Fish du jour for 400. This shortstop was part of the Jose Fernandez era in Miami and then jumped across the state to Tampa in 2017. I think this just might be a harder category in general, but
definitely.
But this was a fairly big name at the time around with that 17 Marlins team for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone thought he was going to be the up and coming shortstop and kind of faded out quickly. And I will take the closest to spelling to this name. I know autocorrect kind of messes everybody up, but it's not Gordon. That's a good guess. Not D. Gordon. Not Ray Ordonez. It's not a bad guess either. But I think he went from Mets to the Rays, if I remember correctly. Not Renteria. That's also a good guess. It's a little bit after Renteria's time. Renteria was before that. Do you know this one, Harrison? Joshua Dion. Got it. Nice job. Echeverria. Nice job. Adeni Echeverria. Joshua Dion. Nice
That is
work.
Not who I was thinking.
Who were you thinking?
I was back in the D. Gordon until I realized he played second base.
Yeah. Yep. Adeni Echeverria is correct. Everybody else got it, but after Joshua. So Joshua is on the board. All right. Minor league team names for 400. AA Red Sox affiliate, Portland.
I can be there in half an hour.
That's right. Anybody know this one? AA Red Sox affiliate, Portland. What?
And to go to your mascot question on the page earlier, Nick, he was clearly present on the mascot slide.
He was. John Carter got it. Bang. Sea Dogs is correct. Joshua Dion got it just a little bit after. Nice job. Yes. Mud Ducks. Good guess. Not Mud Ducks. History Dork got it. Sea Dogs. Good. Yeah. And Vincent got it. Sea Dogs. Nice job. All right. After our $400 categories, what do we got for scores, Harrison?
All right. Looking at the leaderboard, John Carter still at the top at 1,800. Brandon was closing the gap. He's at 800. We got Joshua and Justin at 400. And then the Dork and Geezer at 200 each.
All right.
Still a lot of Jeopardy to play. A lot of points on the board.
A lot of game left for sure. All right. Jamie Moyer. There it is. There's our Jamie Moyer answer.
Oh, the night is complete.
The Portland Jamie Moyers. It's Worcester for sure. Yep, right? How do you say it? Worcester. Yeah.
Worcester.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you say Worcester or Worcester, you're just going to get laughed at in mass. It's Worcester.
Yeah, for sure. All right, here we go. Just tuned in, couldn't type fast enough. Was in Portland this weekend. Oh, the Sea Dogs were away though. That's too bad. Oh. Dang. It's a great ballpark to go to. You got to. It's pretty awesome.
Good food, good ballpark, good team.
Yeah. All right. Baseball University for 600. Alex Bregman, DJ LeMahieu, Kevin Gosman, Aaron Nola. And this isn't the University of the IL. I'm just going to throw that out there.
They didn't go to IU. They go to IL.
Yeah. Right. LSU is correct. Joshua Dion got in there. Nice work. It is LSU. Joshua Dion got it. Dominican Republic. No, not quite Forrest. Close, though. Yes, LSU is correct. John Carter got it after. Vincent Ellis got it after as well. LSU is the correct answer. All right. Silhouettes for 600. Who is this MLB player? Harrison, you got this one too?
That's a classic moment.
Oh, absolutely classic moment. Who is this MLB player? Oh, watching LSU right now. Nice.
Is LSU in a must-win right now?
Might be. John Temple and Justin Green on the same timestamp. Sammy Sosa is correct. Yes, Sammy Sosa. This was this after 9/11 or when he got citizenship?
I think that was after 9/11.
Okay, yeah. So
And John Temple. Make sure I give the right John credit.
yep. So Justin Green and John Temple both got it at the earliest timestamp for sure. The Panda third baseman, no, not Pablo Sandoval. It's a good guess, but yeah, Sammy Sosa is correct. All right. Oh, brother, where art thou for 600? Twin brothers who both played for the San Francisco Giants last year, pitching with opposite arms. I need both names. John Carter, Cork E. Romano. I would have accepted it, I think.
Yeah.
I need both names of the twin brothers that played for the Giants last year, pitched from either side. One pitched lefty, one pitched righty. John Carter got it. It is Tyler and Taylor Rogers. That is correct. Oh, baseball history dork was close. Taylor and Tyler something. Not quite, but Brandon's got to go for the tonight, but thanks for stopping by, Brandon. We'll be back on next Wednesday for week 3. It is Taylor and Tyler Rogers. So John Carter with those points. All right. Same first name for 600. Velarde, Myers, Wolf, Johnson.
This one should light up.
Yep. Yeah, the same first names isn't a very tough category, that's for sure. At least I don't think it is. But it's hard putting these together, like trying to make them a little challenging, but not so challenging that we're just sitting here doing nothing. Baseball history dork and Brandon with the first dials in. It is Randy. Nice job. Everybody else got it right after. And I mean right after. Everybody was at that 46 timestamp there. Crazy.
Yeah.
Yes.
All those answers are separated by 5 seconds.
Yeah. Nice job, guys. Yes, Randy is correct. But we got Brandon and baseball history dork quick to the trigger. All right. Fish du jour for 600. His superstar son plays today, but plays a different position. Was in Texas for 11 years, debuting in 1986, but spent 1 year with the Marlins and Tampa. Do you have this one, Harrison?
I think so.
Yeah, people say they're on a delay. I don't know. It's not Leiter. It's a good guess. It is Witt. Vincent Ellis. Nice job. It is Bobby Witt Sr. Yes, John Temple right behind. John Carter right behind too. Trout. Yeah, not Trout. But yes, it is Bobby Witt. Vincent Ellis with the points. Nice job.
Did you see the other night where Bobby Witt hit a foul ball right to his dad?
Again? He already did
again.
it. No way. He did it like with his rookie season too, I believe. That's crazy. All right. Minor league team names for 600. Named after a long-running TV series where Homer was going to move his Springfield team to. I will accept the nickname or the city that this team plays in. You don't get bonus points if you give me both, but the Isotopes is the correct answer. John Carter. Goodness gracious. And Albert, yep, Isotopes. Everybody got it good. Isotopes. We either got Simpsons fans or we got just straight up baseball fans. Albuquerque is the city name that the Isotopes are in. Yep, Albuquerque. Good. Yep. Oh, Justin got it, and John O'Hara got the Albuquerque as well. Nice job. Yep. Isotopes, and you got John Carter getting the first response. All right. What do we got for scores after the 600 questions?
All right, 600 questions. We got John Carter at 3,000. We got Brandon at 1,400. We've got Joshua and Justin at 1,000. Dork at 800. John, Temple, and Vincent at 600. And Geezer still hanging back there at 200.
All righty. Yeah, Carter's juicing for sure. I think so. We're going to have to send a piss test to his house here.
His cell phone's got 7G, so.
For sure. Yeah, dancing Homer. Yep. All right. Here we go. $800
Big
questions. Big points here. The game can flip on its head. Here we go. Like men's league softball, no lead is safe.
A couple of questions changes it all.
Yes, absolutely. Especially Final Jeopardy. Stay within that $2,000 range, and you can make up some ground here. All right. Baseball University for 800. Mike Bordick, Jeremy Pena, Bill Swift, Mark Sweeney. Mike Bordick, Jeremy Pena, Bill Swift, Mark Sweeney. Oh, have we stumped them here? Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. I feel like the Jeremy Pena one is the one people might get.
Long Beach is not correct. Texas, not correct. Boston College, not correct. Oklahoma, good guess, not Oklahoma. Maybe I should have put this on the 1,000 one. LSU, nope, not LSU.
Not that big a school.
Not Ole Miss. Yeah, wild guess. Saw the smirk on Harrison's face. Yeah.
Fair.
If you guys,
you're in the right region, John.
Yep, not Ole Miss. I'll give you guys a clue. If you listen to our podcast regularly, we mention we're from here quite a bit. Not Cal Poly, not Michigan, not Murray.
Starts with an M.
Not many people come out of this college for sure.
No, Jeremy Pena is probably the highlight.
Yeah, at this point for sure. It is Maine. Nice job, Vincent Ellis. It is UMaine. UMO. UMaine Orono is correct.
Sorry, John, my smirk was because it was Maine and
yeah. Yeah, not UMass. It is UMaine for sure. The UMaine Black Bears. Nice job. So Vincent with the $800. All right, here we go. Silhouettes for 800. Who is
John Carter
homeschool? Who is this MLB silhouette?
Oh, classic.
Yep. This one might get a light up here too. I might not be able to keep up with you guys here. Who's going to be the first to ring in? Orlando Hernandez, Justin. It is Orlando Hernandez, John Carter, and Justin Green both get points. Yes, good. Ronnie Buford got it. El Duque, yep, correct. But Justin Green and John Carter with the points there. Oh, D-Train's a good guess. His is funky too, but he's got like a weird back leg kick. But it is Orlando Hernandez or El Duque. Yes, good job. Oh, he did say Nomo. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, John Carter, Orlando Hernandez is correct. Yeah, good job. Yeah. All right. Oh, brother, where art thou for 800? Played infield for the Angels, Tigers, Mariners, Rangers, and Cubs, who faced his catching brother, Austin, numerous times. Now do Dan Quisenberry. Hang on to that thought, Forrest. This one, looking back, probably could have been a $1,000 one too. This might be a tougher one. Do you have an idea on this one, Harrison?
I think so. I put it in the private chat.
Yep. Good. Nope, not Nola. That's a good guess. John, you have the last name right, not the first name. Not Nola. Yeah, not Nola. It is Romine, but I'm got to get the first name here. Anybody know the first name here? If we can't get the first name, I'll give you guys whoever got Romine because I didn't specify. So, not Justin. Good guess. Justin and Austin would be awesome. Austin's already on there, so I need his brother. So Austin Romine's brother, not Mike. I'll give you guys 5 or 10 seconds here. Nope, not Jeremy. All right. The answer is, do you know what the first name is? Oh, Cap'n at the buzzer. I'll allow it. It is Andrew Romine. Nice job, Cap'n. Nice job. Just as I was about to spew out the answer. So Cap'n on the scoreboard, Andrew Romine, I will accept.
Mork's a good guess too, Vincent.
Yeah. All right. Same first names for 800. Bragg, Lewis, Baker, Oliver. No, not Asdrubal. Good guess. Trying to get in there above them. Trying to get in there before the buzzer. Oh, Kevin Romine was an outfielder. Yeah.
Yeah, you're totally right. He was a player, just not the one we were looking for.
Joshua Dion got it, and John Carter got it. Same timestamp, I believe. Yes, exact same time. It is Darren. Nice job. Darren Bragg, Darren Lewis, Darren Baker, Darren Oliver. Did you see that play that Darren Baker made the other day in the minor leagues?
That was nuts. So he's like sliding, he gets it behind his back and then pops up and throws him out. That was amazing.
It took a weird hop and he just flashes it behind him like crazy. Yeah, and Captain got it.
Crazy.
Darren. Yes. All right. Fish du jour for 800. This two-time All-Star, four-time Gold Glove, and 1997 World Series winning catcher started his career as a Marlin, but finished with the Tampa Bay Rays in 2005. Yes. Mm-hmm. Whew. Yes, it is Charles Johnson. We got, goodness, John Carter again. Is he the, yep, first one to ring in, John Carter. Good. Everybody else got it too. John O'Hara, I'm keeping my own score. Okay. Justin Green got it. Benito Santiago's not a bad guess, not him. Josh Dion got it. Johnson Cap'n got it. Mike Reed got it. Good job, guys. Yeah, everybody got it. That's crazy. I didn't realize it was that delayed. That's crazy. That's weird. But all right. Yes, Charles Johnson was the correct answer for that one. All right, here we go. Minor league team names for 800. Name of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers' famous alternative name and logo that shows a cow running while showing its undercarriage. Do you know this one, Harrison?
I think so, but it's this goes into that category of like weird Jeopardy questions for 500.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the alternative like identities that the minor league teams have.
Yep.
But Justin Green, I'll give it to you. It's the Utter Tuggers is the correct. Milkers, that's a good guess, John O'Hara. You're really close. I mean, I'll give Milkers and Utters correct because they're both it's the Utter Tuggers. So I mean, you're kind of the Milkers, you're kind of the Utters. I'll be generous there. John O'Hara with points and Justin Green with points. But the Utter Tuggers are correct. So that's a tougher one. Probably should have been a 1001 as well. But all right. We are on a score update. What do we got?
All right. So finishing up that $800 round, we got John Carter at 5,400, Joshua and Justin 1,800, Brandon and Vincent at 1,400, Cap and Dork and John O'Hara at 800, John Temple at 600, and Geezer at 200.
All right. Well, let's get to it here. $1,000 questions can still get some points here, fellas. So let's get to it. Baseball University for 1,000. Nick Kurtz, Stuart Fairchild, Gavin Sheets, Rhett Lauder. Could you imagine calling a game for the Utter Tuggers?
I wouldn't be able to do it. I would be giggling like a 10-year-old boy.
There's so many good ones out there. All right. What school? Nick Kurtz, Stuart Fairchild, Gavin Sheets, Rhett Lauder. FSU, good guess. Not them. Coastal Carolina, good guess. Not them. G-Tech, good guess. Vincent Ellis, got it. Wake Forest is the correct answer. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Nice job, Vincent Ellis. $1,000 question there.
And that moves Vincent up into second place. One answer in this category changes things quickly.
Nice. All right, here we go. Silhouettes for 1,000. Who is this MLB player? This one you either know or you don't. I think. I mean,
it's these submarine guys are brutal.
I'm staying on the West Coast with my guesses. Quiz energy. Justin Green got it. It is Chad Bradford. Nice job. Oh, Cap'n just behind it with Bradford. Mike Reed got Chad Bradford. Yes, good job. Quisenberry, good guess. Talcuve, also another good guess. But it is Chad Bradford. Nice job. All right. You got the points for that, Harrison?
Yep.
All right. Here we go. Oh, brother, where art thou for 1,000? This brother for the Pirates struck out against his brother, Brian, who pitched for the Marlins. So I need the other brother's first and last name since it's a $1,000 category. His brother Brian was pitching for the Marlins. He faced his brother and struck him out. Anybody know? Not David. Do you know this one, Harrison?
I don't think so.
I can't tell if that's an autocorrect or not, John. I'm not going to accept it. It was either last year or a couple years ago, I believe this happened. Yeah, it was a lefty-lefty matchup, I believe. Both guys were left-handed. Yep. Do you have his first name, Vincent? I'll give it. He gave me the first and last name. Joshua Dion gets the points. Colin Moran is correct. Yes. Brian Moran was the pitcher, Captain, but Colin Moran was the answer I was looking for. And John Carter got it right after that. But Joshua Dion with the 1,000 points for sure. Good. Yeah, I see it in my mind. Just can't remember the names. Yeah, that happens to me quite a bit. Although I'm usually the one asking the questions, so maybe it doesn't happen to me quite a bit, but all right. Same first names for 1,000. We got 3 questions left and then a final Jeopardy. So here we go. Same first names for 1,000. Pagan, Zerpa, Baroa, Perdomo, Sanchez. Pagan, Zerpa, Baroa, Perdomo, Sanchez. Oh, sorry, John. I couldn't quite accept it. But you go and totally redeem yourself and get it in 5 seconds before everybody else. It is on hell. Nice job, Justin Green. Craig got it. Vincent got it. Nice job. Geronimo. That's a good guess, baseball history dork, but not quite.
Yeah.
Unless on hell is short for Geronimo, it could be. I don't know. Yep, on hell is correct. Nice job. A lot of people got that. Midwest, John got it. John Temple. I have to, differentiate between my Johns here. Joshua Dion got it. Nice. All right. Ray. Oh, good guess, John O'Hara, with like Ray Sanchez. That's a good guess, but yep, not Ray. On hell is the correct answer. All right. Fish du jour for 1,000. Utility infielder, one-time All-Star in 2021 for the Rays, who went to the Marlins in 2022, but is currently not on a roster at this moment and remains a free agent after being DFA'd by the Braves in May of 24. Do you have any idea on this one, Harrison?
I thought so, but the guy that I'm thinking of is on a roster.
I will throw a hint in a little bit. Might help you out a little bit if we don't get any answers. Cabrera, good guess. Nope, not Cabrera. Ronnie Buford got it. It is Joey Wendell. Nice job, Joey Wendell. My clue was going to be part of the barehanded hitting club. Doesn't wear batting gloves. Yep, Joey Wendell. Nice job, Ronnie Buford. Emilio Bonifacio is a good guess. I actually saw him play in Durham not that long ago. But yes, looking for Joey Wendell. Yep. Oh, and Captain got it right after too. Nice job. Yep. But Ronnie with the points for Fish du jour for 1,000. All right. Minor league team names for 1,000. Single A affiliate of the Minnesota Twins, where its logo shows a certain mollusk calling their shot.
I have no idea the name of the team, but I've seen this logo before and I love it.
Yeah. It's just like it. Yeah, it's awesome. This John Carter. Bam, you know your minor league teams, huh? The Mighty Muscles are correct.
Well, Minnesota,
Yes.
isn't that John's team?
Yeah, it is. Yep, that's right. I kind of put it right in his wheelhouse. You're welcome. Yes, it is the Mighty Muscles. Squids, clams, oysters. I mean, all good guess. The mussels, yeah. Buford got it. It's the mighty mussels. Nice job. But John Carter, the first slamming salmon. I don't mind that one. That's a cool one.
Yeah.
We should just make up our own minor league team name at this point. So
might as well.
All right. Harrison, score update going into Final Jeopardy. Can anybody catch John Carter?
It's possible, but it's a bit of a reach here. So John Carter goes into Final Jeopardy at 7,400. We've got Joshua and Justin at 2,800 each, Vincent at 2,400, Brandon at 1,400, Ronnie at 1,000, Cap'n, Dork, and John O'Hara at 800, John Temple at 600, and Geezer at 200.
All right. So no one can Final Jeopardy is only 2,000 because I don't take wagers from the chat. That would be crazy. So Final Jeopardy is only $2,000. Well, I say only $2,000, but so John Carter can't be reached, but second place is up for grabs, correct?
Second and third are very much up for grabs.
All right. So here we go. Final Jeopardy. It's $2,000. 3 points are up for grabs. John Carter, you don't even have to answer this one. I mean, you can, obviously. I'm not going to tell you not to. But your answer won't count. I'll take the next person that's in, if that makes sense. Yeah, John can't answer final. Yeah. It's like when you can't make Final Jeopardy because you haven't got like over positive dollars. Like he's got too much to answer Final Jeopardy. So, yeah. All right. The category is ceremonial first pitches. And here is the final clue. Between William Taft in 1910 and Joe Biden's start of term in office in 2021, this president is the only president to not throw out a ceremonial first pitch while in office. So between Taft and Biden, who's the only president to not throw out a pitch while he was in office? Bush is a good guess, not Bush. Trump hasn't thrown out a first pitch. That's why he's after Biden. So I said between Biden and Taft. Clinton, LBJ, Clinton, good guess. Gerald Ford, good guess, not them. Trump has thrown out a first pitch, just not in office. Jimmy Carter is correct. Cap'n and Vincent Ellis at the same timestamp for Final Jeopardy. They both get $2,000. Jimmy Carter is the correct answer. Trump, like I said, hasn't thrown out the first pitch while he's in office. But that's why it seems like it has ended with Joe Biden. No one's done it since Joe Biden, so I didn't include Trump into this one. But between Taft and Joe Biden, Jimmy Carter is the only one to not throw out a ceremonial first pitch while in office. So pretty crazy. Carter, that's ironic. For John Carter. That's funny. Oh, man, that's awesome. All right. So, Harrison, what are our final scores for this evening?
Final scores for this evening are John Carter at 7,400, Vincent at 4,400. We got a three-way tie at third with Cap'n, Joshua, and Justin at 2,800. Brandon at 1,400, Ronnie at 1,000, Dork and John O'Hara at 800, John Temple at 600, and Geezer at 200.
All right. So what will happen is I will give Cap'n, Joshua, and Justin all 1 point in the standings going into week 3. So nice job, guys. You guys all earned points for this week. And yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's fun putting it together for you guys. I hope you enjoy it. I know the lag it can be frustrating. I get it. John Temple, I'm not putting that comment on, but that's a great one. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed it.
Comment of the night.
Comment of the night, and I'm not going to put it on. But yeah, I mean, Yeah, I hope it's fun, guys. This is all we want it to be. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it means nothing. We just love getting on, talking baseball trivia. Um, so it's just a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's always Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will always be here for the 10 weeks. So week 3, next Wednesday at 9 p.m. Harrison and I will be back on tomorrow to talk some more, league news and what's going on. So you can come join us then. But until next week, study up on your baseball trivia, and we'll see you then.